Welcome to another episode of the 99 Seconds Career Podcast. My name is Jürgen Schmid. I am career mentor and coach, consultant, teacher, and speaker. Every other week, we will bring up all kinds of career aspects in a way you have maybe never heard before, in 99 seconds or a bit more. If you are in the middle of a job search or thinking about your next career move, you know just how tough those decisions can be. Maybe you're not sure what you really want to do, or you're feeling the pressure to pick the right path. Sometimes it feels like everyone else has figured it out, but we are stuck second-guessing ourselves. Job hunting these days comes with a whole set of challenges, like too many options or not enough, missing clarity, or worrying if our skills match up with what employers want. Throw in the stress of interviews, the fear of making mistakes, or just the uncertainty of what's next, and it's no wonder why making career decisions can feel overwhelming. Let's dive into the 99 seconds and break down why career choices are so hard and share some tips to help you move forward with confidence. So, if you're ready to tackle those big decisions and take charge of your career, stick around. We're in this together. Decision-making is a topic that affects every single one of us. Have you ever found yourself stuck between two choices, paralyzed by the fear of making the wrong move? Or maybe you felt overwhelmed by too many options, unsure which path to take. If so, you're definitely not alone. Making decisions, whether big or small, is a universal challenge. It's not just about choosing what to have for dinner or which movie to watch. Sometimes it's about making life-changing choices that can shape our future and careers. But why does it feel so hard? Well, it turns out there's a lot more going on beneath the surface that we might realize. From the fear of failure and the anxiety of facing unknown outcomes to the pressure of living up to others' expectations, our minds are constantly wrestling with emotional and psychological hurdles. Sometimes we're simply overwhelmed by the sheer number of options, leading to what experts call analysis paralysis. Other times, we are drained by decision fatigue, having already made countless choices throughout the day, and our brains just want a break. There's also the inner conflict between our values and the options in front of us, the stress of high-stakes situation, and the ever-present temptation to just stick with what's familiar, even if it is not the best choice. Add in a dash of self-doubt and the weight of past mistakes, and it's no wonder we sometimes find ourselves stuck. So how can we break free from indecision and start making choices with greater confidence and clarity? This is a question we are facing at major crossroads, or when we just want to understand our own mind a little bit better. So let's talk about some real-life techniques to help us manage that stress and make decisions with a little more confidence. First up, acknowledge and accept your emotions. Seriously, it's totally normal to feel anxious or overwhelmed when we are facing a big choice. Instead of fighting those feelings, let's just notice them. Sometimes just saying, "Hey, I'm stressed about this," can actually help take the edge off. Next, break down the decision. If you are staring at one massive, life-changing choice, try slicing it into smaller steps. Handle one piece at a time. It's way less overwhelming that way. And don't forget to take strategic breaks. If you're stuck, step away for a bit. Go for a walk, grab a snack, or just do something else for a while. Sometimes our brain just needs a breather to process everything. Speaking of calming down, practice mindfulness and relaxation. deep breathing, meditation, or even just a few minutes of quiet can help you chill out and think more clearly. Staying present keeps you from spiraling into what-if territory. And here's a big one. Limit your options. Too many choices can make our head spin. Try narrowing it down to just 2 or 3 realistic options. Suddenly, things feel a lot more doable. Also, set time limits for yourself. Give yourself a deadline. Nothing crazy, just enough to keep you from overthinking forever. Sometimes you need to make the call and move on. Here's another tip. Focus on what you can control. Don't stress about every little thing. Just pay attention to what's actually in your hands. That shift alone can make a huge difference. If you are a visual thinker, use structured tools. Make a pro and cons list, draw a decision tree, or map things out. Sometimes seeing it all on paper helps you spot the right answer. And remember, you don't have to do it alone. Seek support. Talk things through with a friend, mentor, or even a co-worker. Sometimes just hearing yourself say it out loud makes things clearer. Now, this one is important. Embrace imperfection and a growth mindset. No decision is ever perfect, and that's okay. If things don't go as planned, think of it as a learning experience, not a disaster. If big decisions freak you out, practice with small ones. Build up your confidence by making quick, low-stakes choices. It's like a workout for your decision-making muscles. And finally, after you've made your choice, reflect and learn. What worked? What didn't? Every decision is a chance to get better at this whole process. So here you have it, 12 solid ways to get unstuck in decision limbo. Try a few next time if you're feeling stuck. And remember, nobody gets it right every time. If you want, share your career stories and challenges with me, and let's continue the conversation. If you like my approach towards career and professional development and want to get some more personalized guidance, please reach out. I am here to help. And please, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and share this episode with someone who could use a little extra career inspiration. Hope you enjoyed listening, and you will tune in for our next episode in 2 weeks. We will then talk about whether it's actually better to spend more or maybe less time thinking about our careers. Thank you for listening and thinking along. I wish you success for the path you are following or creating. My name is Jürgen Schmid, and until next time, be the difference, remain curious and shine.